Imagine a presidential debate stage. On one side, the establishment, on the other, Edwin Sifuna. No notes, no teleprompter, just raw, unfiltered political firepower. In Kenyan politics, there are those who whisper and there are those who roar. For years, we've watched Sifuna operate as the attack dog for the ODM party, the Secretary General who takes no prisoners. But what happens if the attack dog decides to lead the pack? Today, we're not asking if he will run. We are asking a much more dangerous question. If Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna put his name on the ballot for the top seat, why is it actually possible that he could win? Let's break down Sifuna's strategy. First, let's talk about the biggest weapon in modern politics, the mouth. In an era dominated by TikTok clips and viral sound bites, Sifuna is king. Unlike many politicians who sound like they are reading a manual from the 1990s, Sifuna speaks the language of the street and the courtroom. He is a lawyer by profession, but a populist by practice. He doesn't just answer questions, he dismantles the premise of the question.
And Sifuna, what are your thoughts on that? Because he says that nobody really speaks of the successes of this government. Is that true? Because even the president himself yesterday said he was cautioning people to stop mocking him when he spoke about the road in Mandera all the way to Isiolo, 750 kilometers. He said that people made a joke out of it, but it was literally a matter of life and death, and we have contractors on site.
There are already 11 contractors.
Yeah, now
11 contractors.
Now,
on
President
site.
says 11.
Yes. Is 7. They can't even count contractors. So let me tell you this. There is no obligation on our part to speak about the successes of the government. They also have mouths. Let them go out there. They have a government spokesman, they have cabinet secretaries, they have parrots like him. Let them talk about those successes.
If he ran for president, he wouldn't need a massive PR machine to explain his manifesto. He is the PR machine. In a debate against stellar older opponents, his ability to articulate complex frustrations into simple, stinging sentences would make him look like the only person in the room who is actually awake. Second is the demographics. Look at the numbers. The voting bloc that decides elections in Kenya today isn't the old guard, it's the youth. And let's be honest, the youth are tired of diplomacy. They want action. Sifuna represents a bridge. He is young enough to understand the frustration of the jobless graduate, but experienced enough to sit at the high table of national politics as a senator and SG of a major party. While other candidates are trying to learn slang to appeal to Gen Z, Sifuna naturally embodies that aggressive energy. If he framed his campaign as a total generational takeover, a retiring of the old guard, he could galvanize a voter turnout we haven't seen since 2002. Third, never underestimate the power of the Nairobi seat. Winning the Senate seat in the capital city is not a joke. It requires navigating complex tribal arithmetic and urban poverty simultaneously. Sifuna has already proven he can win the most cosmopolitan, cynical, and difficult voter base in the country. If you can sell yourself to Nairobi, where voters are notoriously hard to please and quick to criticize, you have a blueprint for the rest of the nation. He has built a brand that transcends his own ethnic backyard. He isn't just a Western Kenya kingpin. He's an urban phenomenon. That cross-tribal urban appeal is exactly what you need to hit the 50% plus one threshold. Of course, running for president is a different beast. He'd face questions about his temperament, his track record, and whether he can unite rather than just fight. But if the mood of the nation shifts from "we want a manager" to "we want a fighter," Edwin Sifuna becomes the most dangerous candidate on the ballot. He has the words, he has the energy, and he has the fight. So, what do you think? Is Kenya ready for a President Sifuna, or is he better off as the kingmaker? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of power. I'll see you in the next one.